Number one thing I would never do as a neurosurgeon is deadlifting. I've seen way too many of these injuries where people would come into my clinic complaining of significant amount of back pain after they were deadlifting.
Deadlifting isn't the problem. There's nothing wrong with deadlifting. The problem is when people do too much, too soon, too heavy, too often, just like any other exercise. If deadlifting was really as risky as people say, powerlifters would have the highest injury rates of any sport, but the data shows the exact opposite.
Well, let's stop old boy right there. This study that he's referring to only had 245 participants. And you think that that's going to give us a conclusive look at what these lifts are doing to the masses that perform them? Nah. And of course, with this lower sample size, the injury rates are going to be lower when compared to something like football, where we're talking broken hands, femurs, and toes, not just what's going on with the spine. This fellow goes on to explain that it's not the deadlift that hurts you, it's how you do it. Form aside, there's biomechanical and physical flaws with this exercise that we're going to break down right now. The first being that with the barbell variation, the weight stays too close to your body for the duration of the lift, that you're not going to get a consistent posterior chain engagement throughout the entire motion. Now, this doesn't mean that it won't engage your legs, that it won't fire your glutes. It just compresses the hell out of your lower back. And so we'd recommend training the lifting motion in ways that are more conducive to muscle stimulation and growth and less spinal damage. Or better yet, train for sprinting, as this is just going to give you everything you need.